Okay. So a very good morning to all of you. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Yes, good morning. Good morning, Radha. Good morning to all of you. Good morning, Drishti. Yes, good morning to all of you. Let everyone join. Okay. So can you tell me what we did in the last lecture? What we did in last lecture? Hmm. What was the last point that we did? Questions. Okay. We were solving the questions. Okay. So let us write once again those three equations of motion. Everyone write along with me once again. Write it. Three equations of motion. When to be used? Those are to be used when acceleration is uniform. Okay, constant acceleration or uniform acceleration. So write down once again. V is equal to u plus at. S is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to sir ut plus half at square. And third is sir v square is equal to u square plus twice as. These are the three equations. Condition. What is the condition? Sir, the condition is acceleration must be, these equations can be used only if acceleration is constant in direction, constant in magnitude. Okay, acceleration must be uniform. Acceleration must be uniform. Uniform means what? Sir, uniform means शाळेचा uniform, right? What is the meaning of uniform? Huh? Uniform means constant magnitude and constant direction. Constant magnitude and constant direction. Okay, constant magnitude and constant direction. Okay, constant magnitude means, sorry, constant magnitude and constant direction means uniform. Okay, fine. Now let us try to solve some examples. Okay, let us try to solve some examples. Few more examples. We have solved many examples of this equation. Now we'll focus on this equation, second equation. Okay. Fine. Now let us try to solve this equation. Sorry, let us try to take some questions of this equation, second equation. The question is something like this. A bus traveling at a speed of 25 kilometer per hour, 25 kilometer per hour, starts accelerating and starts accelerating and continues to accelerate, and here acceleration bar no चालूच है. Okay, and continues to accelerate till 5 seconds. Till 5 seconds. Okay, if, just keep on writing, if the acceleration of, okay sir, if the acceleration of bus is 0.3 meter per second square, 0.3 meter per second square, then what is the final Try to understand. Speed of bus. What is the final speed of bus? This is the question. Just try to write down this first and then we'll try to solve this. Okay. A bus traveling at a speed of 25 km per hour. So initial speed is given to us. So when the speed was 25 km per hour, bus starts accelerating and continues to accelerate till next 5 seconds. Okay. So motion was accelerated for the 5 seconds. Okay. Accelerated motion was continued for 5 seconds. Okay, sir. Initial speed is 25 km per hour. So let us write what are the things which are given. So initial speed u is given to us, which is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. Okay, here distance is measured in kilometer and time in hour. So we can convert this into the standard units. 25 as it is. Kilometer, sir, kilo can be written as 1000. Kilo means what? 1000. Kilometer means what? 1000 meter divided by hour. Hour means what? Ek taas. One hour means 3600 second. 1 hour means 3600 second. Okay, sir. This 25 as it is multiplied by, sir, this 0000 gets cancelled. This 10 upon 36 is, sir, 5 upon 18. Don't divide करू शकता. You can divide it by 2. Okay, so 5 upon 18. So that's it. Let it be as it is. Let it be as it is. Now the answer is in meter per second in standard unit. This is our initial speed. Okay. The bus starts accelerating and continues to accelerate till next 5 seconds. So time interval is given as 5 seconds. Time interval is given as 5 seconds. If the acceleration of the bus is 0.3 meter per second square, acceleration of the bus is 0.3 meter per second square, everything in standard unit, no worries. Then what is the final speed of the bus? Then what is the final speed of the bus? Final speed of the bus is equal to question mark. Final speed symbol V. Initial speed symbol U. Initial speed U. Final speed V. Okay. Now, which equation can be used? Sir, final speed to be found out. So question mark. Final speed to be found out. So question mark. Initial speed given. Acceleration given. Time also given. So this equation we have to use. This equation we have to use. Right? Yes, no, reply me in the chat box, because everything is known in this equation. Only one unknown is there. Only one unknown is there. Okay. So let us try to use that equation. Sir, V is equal to U plus 80 is the equation that we can use. Okay. Let us try to use it. 25 multiplied by 5 by 18 is the initial velocity plus acceleration. Sir, acceleration is 0.3 and sir, time is 5 seconds. Okay, time is 5 seconds. So this 25 into 5 upon 18 plus 3 into 5 is 15 and decimal point before the 1 digit. So 3 into 5 is 15 and before 1 digit there is a decimal point. Okay. Now this answer is in which unit? Sir, this answer is in meter per second, standard unit. Now let's say we want the final answer in kilometer per hour, because initial speed is given in kilometer per hour. So we shall find out final speed in kilometer per hour. Okay, sir, no problem. What we can do is we can write this as it is. 25 into 5 upon 18 plus this 1.5 as it is. What we can do is this. Meter, see, we know 1 kilometer is equal to 1000 meter. So how to replace meter? Sir, kilometer upon 1000. So how to replace meter? Kilometer upon 1000 divided by this second. We want to convert it into hour. We want to convert that second into hour. Sir, 1 hour is equal to 3600 seconds. So how to replace second? This 3600 in the denominator of left hand side. So second can be replaced by hour divided by 3600. Hour divided by 3600. Okay. Now what I can do is, let me rub the things on this page itself. हाँ, now this 25 into 5 by 18 as it is, 25 multiplied by 5 by 18 as it is, plus this 1.5 as it is, plus this 1.5 as it is. Now kilometer upon 1000 and hour upon 360. This hour upon 360 will go into the numerator. First of all, kilometer upon 1000 shall remain as it is, and this hour upon 360 will become, sir, d600 upon hour. This 00000000 cancel. 36 upon 10. Don't write it as 3.6. Write it as 18 upon 5. Write it as 18 upon 5, and this kilometer upon hour as it is. So now this 18 upon 5 we have to multiply inside the bracket. So 18 upon 5 multiplied by this 25 into 5 by 18. 5 by 18 and 18 upon 5 will get cancelled. So what will remain here? Only 25. Plus this 1.5 as it is. 1.5 as it is into this 18 upon 5. Into that 18 upon 5. Now the answer is in which unit? Sir, now the answer is in kilometer per hour. Now the answer is in kilometer per hour. Okay. Now the answer is in kilometer per hour. Okay. Let's try to understand the calculations as well. बाळांनो calculation पण समजून घ्या. 18 upon 5 ना आत multiply केले. 5 by 18 cancel झाला, 25 as it is. 1.5 into 18 upon 5 as it is. Now 1.5 upon 5, 1.5 upon 5 is 0.3. 15 भागिले 3, 5, sorry. 15 भागिले 5, 3 येते ना. 15 upon 5 is 3. And 1 point after 1 decimal, point after 1 digit. So 0.3. 1.5 upon 5 is 0.3 into 18 as it is. Into 18 as it is. The final answer is now in kilometer per hour. So 25 as it is plus 18 into 3, 18 गुणिले 3, 18 into 2 is 36, 18 into 3 is 54, 54 and decimal point before 1 digit. 54 and decimal point before 1 digit. Okay, so what will be the final answer? This 0.4, 0.4 as it is, 25 plus 5 is 30. So final answer is 30.4 kilometer per hour. The final answer will be speed of the bus after 5 seconds will be 30.4 kilometer per hour. 30.4 kilometer per hour. Sorry, kilometer per hour it should be. बघा बाळांनो इथपर्यंत समजलं का? Everyone replying in the chat box. Up to this, is that clear? Tell me, up to this, clear and written. Take your time, write it down, understand the calculations. Very good. Yes. Expecting reply from everyone. इथपर्यंत बाळांनो समजलंय का? Write down that first. Good. Yes. Yes. Okay. Fine. Okay, so तुम्हाला बाळांनो फायनल स्पीड कॅल्क्युलेट करता आला. युनिट कन्वर्जन समजलेत का बघा. एव्हरीथिंग मस्ट बी इन स्टँडर्ड युनिट. ओके, अँड ऍज पर द नीड डू द युनिट कन्वर्जन. गरजेनुसार बाळांनो युनिट कन्वर्ट करा. बट बिफोर सबस्टिट्युटिंग एनिथिंग इन टू द फॉर्म्युल्यामध्ये सबस्टिट्यूशन करायच्या आधी सगळे युनिट एकाच पद्धतीचे पाहिजेत. एक तर सगळे स्टँडर्ड पाहिजेत, म्हणजे सगळे डिस्टन्स मीटर मध्ये पाहिजे, टाइम सेकंड मध्ये पाहिजे आणि डिस्टन्स मीटर मध्ये पाहिजे. त्याच्यानंतर मास जे असेल ते केजी मध्ये पाहिजे, मास केजी मध्ये पाहिजे, डिस्टन्स मीटर मध्ये पाहिजे आणि टाइम सेकंड मध्ये पाहिजे. दॅट शुड हॅपन. Only then you can substitute in the formula. Okay, now the same question is extended to the second bit. Same question मध्ये अजून आणखीन काही गोष्टी आपल्याला विचारल्या जाणार आहेत. Okay, few more things will be asked in the same question. What are the other things? Let me write those down. So write down. Now find the distance traveled by bus. Find the distance traveled by bus during 5 seconds. During 5 seconds. ड्युरिंग 5 सेकंड्स ऑफ ऍक्सलरेटेड मोशन. त्या 5 सेकंडसाठी बस ऍक्सलरेट होत होती ना, स्पीड वाढत होता किंवा कमी होत होता, म्हणजे ऍक्सलरेट वाढत होता, आपण इन्क्रीज होताना घेतलाय. ओके, नाउ फाइंड द डिस्टन्स ट्रॅव्हल्ड बाय बस ड्युरिंग 5 सेकंड्स ऑफ ऍक्सलरेशन. Now find the distance traveled by bus during 5 seconds of acceleration. What are the things we are given? Initial speed we are given 25 km per hour. Acceleration of the bus we are given 0.3 meter per second. Then time for the motion is given to us 5 seconds. And what is asked? Distance traveled is asked. Now you people tell me which equation to be used. 1, 2, 3. बोला बाळांनो, which equation to be used? कसं ठरवायचं असते ते? हाऊ टू डिसाइड विच इक्वेशन टू बी यूज? व्हॉट इज दॅट वी वॉन्ट? सर एस वी वॉन्ट. सो एस इक्वल टू क्वेश्चन मार्क, एस इक्वल टू क्वेश्चन मार्क. म्हणजे आपल्याला एकतर इक्वेशन 2 वापरायला पाहिजे और इक्वेशन 3. ओके, इक्वेशन 2 और इक्वेशन 3. चेक करा, यू दिलाय का? यू दिलाय, सो टिक मार्क. टाइम दिलाय का? येस, टाइम दिलाय, टिक मार्क. एक्सेलरेशन दिलंय का? दिलंय 0.3, टिक मार्क. टाइम दिलाय का? येस, टाइम दिलाय, टिक मार्क. येस सर, in this equation only one quantity is unknown and everything else is known, so we can calculate that unknown. We can calculate that unknown. So which equation we will use? We will use equation 2. In the third equation, final distance traveled is unknown, final speed is not given. Yes, we have calculated that, but it is not given. आपण कॅल्क्युलेट केलाय तो, पण त्यांनी दिला होता का? नाही. So we will not use this equation, because in this equation initial speed is given, acceleration is given, distance is asked, final speed is not given by them. So first of all we have to find the final speed and then we can use the third equation. But instead of that, let us directly use equation 2. Reply me in the chat box, agree, disagree. Reply me in the chat box, agree, disagree. Yes, small a for agree, D for disagree. बोला बाळांनो. Okay, fine. So sir, here we have to use second equation. Now we understand how to take decision. Which equation is to be used? कुठलं इक्वेशन वापरायचं, कसं ठरवलं जातं? चेक करा पहिल्यांदा काय कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं. चेक व्हॉट इज टू बी कॅल्क्युलेटेड. एस. सो एस तर पाहिजे इक्वेशन मध्ये. अशा 2 इक्वेशन्स आहेत, त्यातलं एव्हरीथिंग अदर दॅन एस हे सगळं नोन पाहिजे. एस सोडून बाकी सगळं नोन पाहिजे. मग ते कुठल्या इक्वेशन मध्ये आहे? सेकंड. सो एस इज इक्वल टू ut plus half at square. Now just put the values. But sir, before putting the values, everything should be in SI unit, standard unit. So u is 25 km per hour. So 25 as it is. Kilometer can be replaced by 1000 meter. No need to write meter now because we are doing the calculation. Calculation करताना unit लिहायची गरज नाही, पण standard unit मध्ये त्याला आपण convert करायला लागलोय. So 25 as it is. Kilometer can be written as 1000 meter. No need to write that meter. Divided by hour. Hour can be replaced by 3600 second. No need to write that second because we are doing the calculation. Multiplied by time. Time interval is 5 seconds. Multiplied by 5. Ut झाला plus u झाला t झाला. After substitution, always try to put the brackets. Plus 1/2 as it is. This acceleration is 0.3. Acceleration is 0.3. Then time is 5 square. Okay, everything is in standard unit. Final answer of distance or displacement will also be in standard unit, that is meter. This 25 as it is multiplied by this 0000 cancel. 10/36 is 5/18. दोनों भाग जातोय. You can divide numerator and denominator by 2. Then again multiplied by this 5 plus 5 square is 25. 25 into 0.3 divided by 2. Okay, now you people do this calculation and tell me what is the final answer. करा बाळांनो हे calculation. सगळं मल्टिप्लाय करा. डिवाइड बाय 18, नॉट अ बिग डील. 18चा पाडा पाठ नसेल, यू कॅन replace the 18 by 9 into 10. Sorry, 9 into 2. 9 into 2. 18 can be replaced by 9 into 2. Divide by 9, divide by 2. Do this calculation and tell me what is the final answer. Also do this calculation. 25 into 3, 75. Decimal point before one digit, 7.5. 7.5 divided by 2 करा. इथे सुद्धा 25 into 5 into 5. Divide by 18. How to do divide by 18? 2 into 9. 18 ला replace करा 2 into 9. करा बाळांनो calculation. I will wait. You do the calculation. Calculation ची सवय लावायची ना आपल्याला. S is equal to, so 25 into 5 is 125 into 5 as it is, divided by, so this 18 can be written as 2 into 9, yes, or you can write 6 into 3 also, no problem. So 25 into 5, 125 into 5, this as it is, 18 can be written as 2 into 9 plus 25 into 3 is 75. Decimal point before one digit, so eka digit च्या आधी decimal point, divide by 2. Okay, fine. 125 into 5 ही multiplication करून घ्या, that will be 6. 25 divided by 2 divided by 9 plus this 7.5 upon 2. Okay, you can take this 1 by 2 common if you want. Now what remains is this. Just give me 1 second. Till then you just keep on calculating. All right. So this 1/2 common. 625 upon 9. 625 upon 9 plus this 7.5 upon 2. 7.5 upon 2. चला बाळांनो 625 upon 9. What is 625 upon 9? बोला. 625 upon 9. Everyone. घुमाओ, पेन को घुमाओ और fast reply me in the chat box. Everyone. पट पेन चालवा. काय ते आन्सर बघा. 625 upon 9. 625 upon 9 divided by 9. Not a big deal. बोला. 625 upon 9. Anyone? Okay, Sheetal has given the answer. Prajwal has given the answer. 2 points after decimal. Very good. Everyone is giving correct answer and everyone following the convention also. Very good. You want accuracy of 2 digits after decimal. That is enough. Very good, Janavi. Your answer is also same as that of everyone. Okay. Sir, 625 upon 9 is 69.44. Okay, 69.44. 69.44. What is 7.5 upon 2? What is 7.5 upon 2? .75. चेक करा बघा बाळांनो. डिव्हिजन करा की डिव्हिजन येत असेल ना तुम्हाला, राईट? यू कॅन डू द डिव्हिजन ऑन युअर ओन, राईट? 7.5 upon 2, 3.75. Yes. What is this addition? What is this addition? Sir, 4 plus 5 is 9. Sir, 7 plus 4 is 11. Carry 1. 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 plus 1 is 13. Carry 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. Decimal point before 2 digits. So 73 point. Sir, 7.5 upon 2 नाही येणार. आपण 1/2 कॉमन घेतले. हो. Yes. Sir, this 1 by 2 we have taken common, so no need to write here 1 by 2. Here we have to write that 7.5 as it is. We have to write that 7.5 as it is. Yes, very good. Good observation. Good. Now this 7.5 can be written as 7.50. 4 plus 0 is equal to 4. 4 plus 5 is equal to 9. Point. Okay, this point, this point, this point. Then 9 plus 7 is 16. Carry 1. Hatsala 1. 6 plus 1 is 7. And outside the bracket 1 by 2. Outside the bracket 1 by 2. Now what is this 76.94 upon 2? Bola balan. What is this 76.94 upon 2? Check kara 38.47. Am I right? Am I right? Am I right? Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. 38.47 kara baro division kara, divide by 2, not a big deal. Check kara saglejan. Final answer, everything, all the values we have put in standard units. So finally distance will be in meter. These many meters the bus will travel. These many meters the bus will travel. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. Bola bala. 38.47 meter. Everyone will now write this down in the notebook, understand this, and then reply me in the chat box, clear and written. CW, I will wait for your response. Very good. Yes. Good. Good. Very good. Yes. Clear and written. Okay. Fine. Now let us take one more question. Let us take one more question. Okay. Now which vehicle you want? Bus or any other? Tell me. Which vehicle you have? Okay with the bus? Let's take a car. Fine. A car traveling, don't bother about the spelling, because in physics we do not get any extra mark for correct spelling and we do not get marks deducted for the wrong spelling. Correct spelling लिहिल्यामुळे extra mark मिळत नाहीत आणि wrong spelling लिहिल्यामुळे mark जात नाही. So we are a car traveling at a speed of 10 meter per second, applies the brakes and comes to rest okay, and comes to rest if the deceleration, okay, acceleration means you want to increase the speed. Because of acceleration, speed will be increased, and because of the deceleration, speed will be decreased. If the deceleration, just keep on writing, if the deceleration produced because of brakes, if the deceleration produced because of brakes is 1.2 meter per second square, then find out the distance traveled by the car, before coming to rest. कार थांबायच्या आधी किती डिस्टन्स ट्रॅव्हल करेल? Write this down and then reply me written W. Then we will solve this question. पहिल्यांदा question लिहा and then reply me in the chat box W or written? Good. Done. A car traveling at a speed of 10 meter per second applies the brakes and comes to rest. And brakes will produce the deceleration, कारण brakes मुळे स्पीड कमी होतो, राइट. कारला ऍक्सेलरेटर एक असतो आणि ब्रेक पण असतो ना. ऍक्सेलरेटर काय करतो, स्पीड वाढवतो, म्हणजे कार ऍक्सेलरेट करतो. ब्रेक काय करतो, डिसेलरेट करतो, स्पीड कमी करतो. Deceleration produced by the car is 1.2 meter per second square. Deceleration is negative of acceleration, or negative acceleration is called as deceleration. Yes sir. Then find out the distance traveled by the car before coming to rest. Okay. A car traveling at a speed of 10 meter per second applies the brakes and comes to rest. So initial speed is 10 meter per second. Okay sir. Final speed is rest. Rest means final speed is 0. Finally the car will come to rest. So final speed is 0 meter per second. Always remember, rest means 0. A car starting from rest means what? Initial speed 0. And the car comes to rest. Comes to rest means final speed is 0. A car starting from rest means initial speed 0. Starting from rest means initial speed 0 असेल बाळांनो. And car comes to rest means final speed 0. Okay sir. If the deceleration produced because of the brakes is 1.2 meter per second square. आता मला सांगा बाळांनो, स्पीड इनक्रीज व्हायला की डिक्रीज? I or D? Reply me in the chat box. I or D? Speed of the car increasing or decreasing in this situation, particular situation? Speed increasing or decreasing? I or D? D. Okay. Now everyone knows that. Sir, in this situation speed is decreasing 10 meter per second to 0. So बाळांनो, acceleration किती काय घेतलं पाहिजे? पॉझिटिव्ह घ्यायला पाहिजे की निगेटिव्ह? काय शिकवलंय? When to take acceleration positive and when to take negative? Speed increasing or magnitude of velocity वाढत असेल तर acceleration positive. If the magnitude of velocity is decreasing, कमी होत असेल तर acceleration negative. So बाळांनो, acceleration ची व्हॅल्यू तुम्हाला निगेटिव्ह टाकावी लागेल. You have to take acceleration as minus 1.2 meter per second square. Okay, understand this fact. Okay, पहिल्यांदा बाळांनो हे समजून घ्या. Then find out the distance traveled by the car before coming to rest. Okay, मग थांबायच्या आधी कारने किती डिस्टन्स ट्रॅव्हल केलं is equal to question mark. Is equal to question mark. Okay, let us try to find out the answer. Okay, let us try to find out the answer. Which equation we can use? Let us try to find out. First equation, sir, V is equal to U plus AT. Then S is equal to UT plus half AT square. And finally, V square is equal to U square plus twice AS. आता बाळांनो U दिला, आपल्याला काय पाहिजे आहे? We want the distance traveled, S. So here S is equal to question mark. Here also S is equal to question mark. So either we can use equation second or equation third. Now we are given the initial speed. Initial speed given, initial speed given. We are given the final speed. We are given the final speed. यात तर नहीं है. We are given the acceleration or the deceleration value. So acceleration or deceleration value. बोला बाळांनो, which equation to be used? In this equation, time is not known. Time is not known. So in this equation, you have total two unknowns. Displacement पण unknown है, time पण unknown है. but displacement नहीं करता है ना. So we cannot use this equation. In this equation, only displacement or the distance is unknown. All other things are known. All other things are known. So we have to use this equation. Everyone reply me in the chat box. Agree, disagree. पहिल्यांदा बाळांनो, decision of equation घेता आलं पाहिजे. काय करता आलं पाहिजे बाळ? पहिल्यांदा कुठलं इक्वेशन वापरायचं? Which equation is to be used? That decision should be taken. That you should understand. Agree, disagree? बोला बाळांनो. A or D? Third equation वापरायचं ना? गुड. येस. हे छोटे छोटे बाळांना डिसिजन्स घेता आले पाहिजेत. गुड. येस. चलो आता बोला बाळांनो, थर्ड इक्वेशन वापरायचं ठरवलं ना आपण. व्ही स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू यू स्क्वेअर प्लस ट्वाइस एस. सर व्ही इज इक्वल टू 0. येस. सर यू इज इक्वल टू 10. यू स्क्वेअर 10 स्क्वेअर. यू स्क्वेअर 10 स्क्वेअर. यू इज 10 ना, सो यू स्क्वेअर विल बी 10 स्क्वेअर प्लस 2 as it is. आता बोला बाळांनो, ऍक्सेलरेशनची व्हॅल्यू काय टाकायची? प्लस टाकायची की मायनस? सर स्पीड कमी व्हायलाय, पुट दी व्हॅल्यू ऑफ ऍक्सलरेशन -1.2. ओके, -1.2. व्हॉट इज द डिस्टन्स ट्रॅव्हल? सर ते कॅल्क्युलेट करायचं आहे, त्याला ऍज इट इज ठेवा. ओके, वी वॉन्ट टू कॅल्क्युलेट एस, यू सो कीप इट ऍज इट इज. ओके फाईन. So this 0 as it is, 10 square is 100. So this minus and plus will become minus 2 into 1.2. 12 into 2 is 24. 12 गुणिले 2 24. And decimal point before one digit. That will become 2.4. This s as it is. Now this minus 2.4s will go on to the left hand side, will become plus 2.4s is equal to 100. आता बाळांनो s किती येणार? Sir, this 100 as it is and this 2.4 in the denominator. आता या बाळांनो 2.4 ला कसं करायचं बघा, मल्टिप्लाय दी न्यूमरेटर अँड डिनॉमिनेटर बाय 10. सो 1000 वरती पण 10 न मल्टिप्लाय केलं, खाली पण 10 न मल्टिप्लाय करा, 24. आता 1000/24 काय मोठं काम नाहीये, अगदी सोपं काम आहे. यू कॅन रिमेंबर दी टेबल ऑफ 24. तुम्ही 24 चा पाढा पाठ करू शकता. नसेल पाठ तर काय कराल? Can we do it like this? 24 ला काय लिहिता येतं? 24 can be written as 6 into 4. आता मला सांगा 1000/4 किती असतं बाळ? 1000/4 250 असतं ना? सोपं आहे ना? 1000/4 250/6. वरती खाली 2 न डिवाइड करा, डिवाइड बाय 2 डिवाइड बाय 2. 125/2 किती येणार? सॉरी 250/2 किती येणार? 250/2 125 येणार. आणि 6/2 किती येणार? 3 येणार बाळ. आता बाळ हे कॅल्क्युलेशन करून दाखव मला. झालं का सिंपल? कॅल्क्युलेशन कसे कसे करायचे त्याला एक सिक्वेन्स आहे बाळ. 24 ला 6 into 4 लिहा. करा कॅल्क्युलेशन. आन्सर सांगा सरांना पटकन सगळेजण, एव्हरीवन. व्हेरी गुड वेदांत. Everyone do the calculation. After decimal point we need 2 digits. Very good. You are following the conventions. Very good. So you remember the things. Perfect. Tanaya, Sheetal, Vedant, all of you have given the same answer. Expecting reply from everyone. Take your time, but learn to calculate. Calculation करायला शिकायचं आहे. त्याला काही ऑप्शन काढायचा नाही. शिकायचं म्हणजे शिकायचं. 125/3 करायचंच. Everyone will do it. Very good Prajwal, Arya. Divide by 3. बाकीचं कॅल्क्युलेशन सिंपल करून दिलं ना मी तुम्हाला. तुम्ही परीक्षेमध्ये असंच करायचं. In the exam you will do it like this. That becomes easy. Very good Mrunal. Correct answer. किती आलं बाळ आन्सर? Sir, answer is very good Yani. Sir, answer is 41.6666 and so on. So you can make it as 41.67. This is S. Unit काय पाहिजे बाळ? या डिस्टन्स युनिट काय पाहिजे? कोण सांगेल करेक्ट? लेट मी चेक. व्हेरी गुड राधा, करेक्ट आन्सर. काय पाहिजे बाळा? युनिट काय पाहिजे याचं? ग्राम पाहिजे ना? ग्राम पाहिजे ना? डिस्टन्स आहे ना, ग्राम मध्ये मोजायला पाहिजे ना. व्हॉट डू यू थिंक? डिस्टन्स कशामध्ये मोजायचं? ग्राम मध्ये मोजायचं ना? नाही मग कशामध्ये? This is the distance traveled by the bus, and everything, all the values we have substituted in the standard unit. So what is the standard unit of distance? Sir, meter. M-E-T-R-E. Perfect. What is the spelling of meter? M-E-T-R-E, not M-E-T-E-R. M-E-T-R-E. Okay. So 41.67 meter. Now everyone reply me in the chat box. Is this question clear to all of you? Shall we move on to next question? Next question करूया बाळांनो. बोला पटकन. बताओ. हाँ, clear and written? Done? Good. Okay. Fine. Chalo. Next question. Next question. Now, do you know that whenever there is force, I can write the equation of force as mass into acceleration of the object. If there is an object, this is the object, and on this object, let's say the mass of this object is m. On this object, let's say the force applied is F. Then because of the force acting on the object, this object will accelerate. Direction of force and direction of acceleration both are same. Yes, direction of force and direction of acceleration both are same. So because of the force acting on the object will accelerate. Okay, so what is the acceleration value? Let's say this is the one-dimensional case. For the one-dimensional case, instead of writing bar for the direction, we take rightward direction as positive direction, leftward direction as negative direction, or we just simply skip these bars. Okay, वन डायमेन्शनल केस असेल, मोशन जर वन डायमेन्शनल असेल तर हे बार लोक लिहित नाहीत. लोक काय करतात, सिम्पली एफ इज इक्वल टू एम ए असं लिहितात. दे सिम्पली राईट एफ इज इक्वल टू एम ए. Okay, fine, sir. So what will be the acceleration? Sir, acceleration will be equal to force upon mass. Okay, acceleration will be equal to force upon mass. Okay, fine. Now, do you know that we live on the earth? Yes, sir. Obviously, we know that. How can you ask this question? Okay, let's say this is our earth. Let's say this is our earth. Okay, we live on this earth. All right. Let's say this is the object having mass equal to m. Let's say this is the object having mass equal to m. This is our earth. This is the center of the earth. Do you know that between two masses there is a force of attraction called as gravitational force? Tell me yes or no. Between two masses, दोन masses असतील ना तर त्या दोन masses मध्ये एक force of attraction असतो. That force is called as gravitational force. Yes, no, reply me in the chat box. Very good. Good. Now you are learning something new, so I am expecting your replies. कुठलेही दोन masses असतील ना त्यांच्यामध्ये एक force of attraction असतो. Force between the masses is called as gravitational force. Who told us this? Newton. Newton ने सांगितलं ना हे आपल्याला की between two masses there is a force called as gravitational force. Okay, so let's say this is our earth. Earth is a huge sphere. So let's say its mass is capital M. Its mass is capital M. Earth's mass काय घेऊया बाळांनो? Capital M घेऊया. Okay, sir. So this is a huge mass. Let's say this is the object. This is the object. So Earth is attracting this object. So Earth is applying force on this object, as well as this object is also attracting the Earth. Okay, ती दोघंही एकमेकांना काय करतायत? Attract करतायत. Now let us focus only on this object. Now this is your object. Now this object is being attracted towards the Earth with a force, let's say F. This force is called as gravitational force. Okay, force acting on the object because of the Earth is called as gravitational force. Okay, is called as gravitational force. This is also called as weight of the object. This is also called as weight of the object. So ultimately weight is a force. So weight is a vector quantity. Weight is a vector quantity. Mass is something different. Mass ही एक वेगळी physical quantity है. Force ही एक वेगळी physical quantity है. Weight काय है? Weight हा बाळांनो ultimately force है. So weight हा force है. Mass ही एक वेगळी physical quantity है आणि weight ही एक वेगळी physical quantity आहे. Mass आणि weight दोन्ही सेम नसतं. Mass काहीतरी वेगळा आहे, weight काहीतरी वेगळं असतं. Okay, sir. Fine. Now, sir, can we write the force is equal to ma? Yes, you can write. Sir, when this force is the gravitational force, can we write F gravitational force? Instead of force, let us write gravitational force is equal to mass of the object multiplied by the acceleration of the object. But this is the gravitational force. This is not any other force. So we are calling the force as gravitational force. So we have to call this acceleration as gravitational acceleration. We have to call this acceleration as gravitational acceleration. Okay. And there is a special symbol for this gravitational acceleration. Instead of writing A gravitational, people write it as simply small g. So this is the gravitational force, which you call as a weight also. Weight is equal to mg. बोला बाळांनो, yes no? बोला बाळांनो, yes no? समजलं? व्हेरी गुड, व्हेरी गुड. सो त्या ऍक्सेलरेशनला काय म्हणायचं आहे बाळांनो? ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल ऍक्सेलरेशन म्हणायचं. ओके, येस, क्लिअर अँड रिटन. येस. सो काय काय सांगितलं मी? व्हेनेवर देर इज अ फोर्स, जेव्हा जेव्हा फोर्स असेल तेव्हा तेव्हा ऍक्सेलरेशन असतं. व्हेनेवर देर इज अ फोर्स देर विल बी ऍक्सेलरेशन. इफ द फोर्स इज ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स, if the force is gravitational force, acceleration will be gravitational acceleration, and gravitational acceleration is represented by the symbol small g. बोला बाळांनो, स्मॉल जी ची व्हॅल्यू कोण सांगेल मला? कुणाला माहिती आहे? चेक करूया. acceleration due to gravity, बोला. व्हेरी गुड शीतल. acceleration due to gravity or gravitational acceleration किती असतं? व्हेरी गुड यानी, करेक्ट आन्सर. जान्हवी, करेक्ट आन्सर. बोला बाळांनो, काय त्याची व्हॅल्यू? सर व्हॅल्यू इज 9.8. कुठून आली ही व्हॅल्यू? दॅट वी विल डिराइव्ह, दॅट वी विल कॅल्क्युलेट इन द चॅप्टर कॉल्ड ॲज ग्रॅव्हिटेशन. आता नाही, ते आपण ग्रॅव्हिटेशन चॅप्टर मध्ये बाळांनो डिराइव्ह करू, आता नाही. जी इज इक्वल टू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वेअर. ऍक्सेलरेशन आहे ना, युनिट काय पाहिजे? मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वेअर. ओके, अप टू दिस लिहून झालं का? चेक करा. राईट डाऊन दिस. ज्याला ज्याला मी स्क्वेअर ब्रॅकेट केलाय त्याला तुम्ही पण करायचा. व्हॉट इज दिस? दिस इज अर्थ, राईट? दिस इज अवर अर्थ. ओके, फाइन. So acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second square. Now you people tell me, जर आपण ऑब्जेक्ट वरती फेकला, if we throw an object upward, its speed increase or decrease. मोशन वन डायमेन्शनलच आहे. ऑब्जेक्ट असा वरती 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 जाणार आणि परत खाली येणार. आता फक्त अपवर्ड वाली केस कन्सिडर करा, ओनली गोइंग अप. कमिंग डाऊन ची केस नको, ओनली गोइंग अप. मोशन तर वन डायमेन्शनल आहे. ओके, त्याचा स्पीड काय होतो? इन्क्रीज की डिक्रीज? इफ वी थ्रो दी ऑब्जेक्ट अपवर्ड, एक दगड घ्यायचा, टेक अ स्टोन अँड थ्रो इट अपवर्ड्स अँड वेट फॉर सम टाइम. मग तो दगड तुमच्या डोक्यात पडेल. सो यू जस्ट थ्रो इट अपवर्ड अँड जस्ट आपली जागा बदला. ओके, सो व्हॉट विल हॅपन? इफ यू थ्रो अन ऑब्जेक्ट अपवर्ड, इट्स स्पीड विल इन्क्रीज और डिक्रीज, आय और डी? बोला, व्हॉट इज युअर ऑब्झर्वेशन? व्हॉट इज युअर ऑब्झर्वेशन? इन्क्रीज और डिक्रीज, आय और डी? ऑब्झर्वेशन सांगायचं आहे मला. हा, डी. Okay, Vedant is saying D, decrease. Okay, Janavi is saying D, decrease. Anyone saying that speed will increase? No, no one will say. Yes sir, if you throw the stone in the upward direction, its speed will go on decreasing, decreasing, decreasing. Its speed will go on decreasing. आता बाळांनो, स्पीड डिक्रीज होत चाललाय ना, मग ऍक्सेलरेशनची व्हॅल्यू बाळांनो पॉझिटिव्ह घ्यायची की निगेटिव्ह? पी और एल? सगळे आन्सर तुमच्याकडनंच घेणार आहे मी आता. बोला बोला. येस, करेक्ट जान्हवी, व्हेरी गुड. स्पीड तर डिक्रीज होत चाललाय. ऍक्सेलरेशनची व्हॅल्यू काय घेऊया बाळांनो? 9.8 घेऊया. व्हॅल्यू 9.8 घेऊया की? बरोबर की? ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल ऍक्सेलरेशन ना, बरोबर. मग पॉझिटिव्ह घेऊया की निगेटिव्ह? वेदांत, व्हेरी गुड. स्पीड तर डिक्रीज व्हायला लागलाय. कारला ब्रेक लावला होता ना आपण, तिथे निगेटिव्ह घेतलं होतं ना, स्पीड डिक्रीज होत होता ना. Similar to that situation is here. Sheetal, correct answer? Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Sir, if the speed is decreasing for the upward motion, it will if we throw an object upward, its speed will go on decreasing, and hence for upward part of motion, complete motion नाही कन्सिडर केली आपण, अपवर्ड प्लस डाउनवर्ड नाही. वी आर कन्सिडरिंग ओनली अपवर्ड. for the upward part of motion, for the upward part of motion, take acceleration is equal to किती घ्यायचं बाळांनो, प्लस 9.8 की मायनस 9.8, सर मायनस 9.8, मायनस 9.8 म्हणजे बाळांनो मायनस जी, आणि जी ची व्हॅल्यू किती 9.8, मायनस जी घ्यायचं, जी ची व्हॅल्यू किती 9.8, सो मायनस साइन ऍज इट इज, जी ची व्हॅल्यू 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वेअर. बोला बाळांनो, क्लिअर अँड रिटर्न इथपर्यंत समजलंय आम्हाला? व्हेरी गुड, गुड गुड तनया, व्हेरी गुड. करेक्ट, क्लिअर. चला अजून एक नोट तयार करा. राईट डाऊन वन मोर नोट. राईट डाऊन. if an object is falling down, if an object is falling down, then, now just keep on writing, then its speed goes on increasing. Okay, then its speed goes on increasing. Okay, so for downward part of motion, for downward part of motion, if this is a small, or if this is being observed as a small, you can just zoom the screen. Okay, balano, screen zoom kara as per the requirement. If an object is falling down, its speed goes on increasing, त्याचा speed वाढत जातो. So for the downward part of motion, take the value of acceleration as positive. Take the value of acceleration as positive, plus g, means plus 9.8 मीटर पर सेकंड स्क्वेअर. ही पण एक नोट बाळांनो लिहून घ्या. लिहून झाले की डब्ल्यू फक्त रिप्लाय करा, म्हणजे सरांना कळेल तुमचं लिहून झालंय. पहिल्यांदा एवढं कळू दे, केव्हा प्लस जी आणि केव्हा मायनस जी. नंतर क्वेश्चन सॉल्व्ह करू आपण. क्वेश्चन काय तुम्ही सॉल्व्ह करता इझिली, तुम्हाला इक्वेशन डिसाइड करता येते कुठलं इक्वेशन वापरायचं. सो यू विल यूज द इक्वेशन अकॉर्डिंगली अँड यू विल फाइंड आउट द आन्सर. पण डिसिजन घ्यायला यायला पाहिजे ना, केव्हा प्लस केव्हा मायनस. लिहून झालं की फक्त मला डब्ल्यू रिप्लाय करा. थोड्या नवीन गोष्टी आहेत पण समजतात. सिक्वेन्शियली सांगत जातो. Just keep on listening to the things and keep on writing the things and keep on making the notes. You will automatically get all these things. These things will become very easy and simple for you. चलो, समजलंय? सो याच्यावरचे जे काही क्वेश्चन्स आहेत, ओके, ऍक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटी वाले, ऑब्जेक्ट थ्रोन अप आणि ऑब्जेक्ट थ्रोन डाऊन, दिस वी विल कव्हर इन दी नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. ओके, ह्याचा जो काही कम्प्लीट क्वेश्चनचा सेट आहे, ओके, हा क्वेश्चनचा सेट आपण नेक्स्ट लेक्चरला सॉल्व्ह करायचा. या लेक्चरला आपण राहिलेल्या ज्या काही दोन इक्वेशन्स होत्या, कुठल्या, एस इज इक्वल टू यूटी प्लस हाफ एटी स्क्वेअर अँड व्ही स्क्वेअर इज इक्वल टू यू स्क्वेअर प्लस वाईस एस, या दोन इक्वेशन्सचा यूज आपण आज शिकलो. प्लस एक ऍडिशनल पार्ट शिकलो. व्हॉट वॉज दॅट ऍडिशनल पार्ट? सर दॅट ऍडिशनल पार्ट इज ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल ऍक्सेलरेशन. ओके, ऍक्सेलरेशन ड्यू टू ग्रॅव्हिटी. अर्थ मुळे जे काय फोर्स असतो, अर्थ मुळे जो काय फोर्स आहे त्याला आम्ही ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल फोर्स म्हणतो. ऍक्च्युअली कुठलेही दोन मासेस, कुठलेही दोन मासेस, लेट्स से दिस इज सन अँड लेट्स से दिस इज अर्थ, देअर ऑल्सो फोर्स ऑफ अट्रॅक्शन एक्झिस्ट. सन काय म्हणतोय अर्थला माझ्याकडे, अर्थ काय म्हणते सनला माझ्याकडे, पण दोघं एकमेकांकडे जात नाहीत. अर्थ काय करते, फक्त गोल फिरत राहते, जात नाही. का जात नाही ते मी तुम्हाला सांगेन, का जात नाही ते मी तुम्हाला सांगेन. गेलं तर काय होईल तुम्हाला माहित आहे. गेलं तर काय होईल तुम्हाला माहित आहे. ओके, तिकडे एक वेगळी मोशन पण चालू आहे, सर्क्युलर मोशन पण चालू आहे. अर्थ गोल पण फिरते ना, ती गोल फिरते, त्यामुळं सन तर बोलवतोय, ग्रॅव्हिटेशनल अट्रॅक्शन आहे. अर्थ इज बीइंग अट्रॅक्टेड टुवर्ड्स द सन, सन इज बीइंग अट्रॅक्टेड टुवर्ड्स अर्थ. बोथ आर अट्रॅक्टिंग each other, but earth is revolving around the sun. So somehow this force is balanced by some other force. एक दुसरा एक फोर्स जनरेट होतो बाळांनो, आणि तो फोर्स काय करतो, या फोर्सला कॅन्सल करतो. आता फक्त स्टोरी म्हणून लक्षात ठेवा, हे सगळं आपण शिकणार आहोत. एक चॅप्टर आहे ग्रॅव्हिटेशन नावाचा, त्यात मी तुम्हाला हे शिकवेन. सम अदर फोर्स इज able to cancel this force and ultimately earth will keep on revolving like this. It will not go towards the sun. otherwise काय झालं असतं? That we should not talk about, right? Do you know how big sun is? Sun किती मोठा आहे तुम्हाला माहिती आहे? Reply me in the chat box. Do you know how big sun is? Sun किती मोठा आहे माहिती आहे तुम्हाला? If, let me tell you some interesting things today. Let me draw the sun. If this is the sun, sun जर मी एवढा काढला, then this will be earth. This will be earth. Can you imagine how big sun is? Tell me, reply me in the chat box. Can you imagine now? Yes, no? Sun is tremendous object. Sun is tremendously large. Okay, sun is huge. Sun is just huge, and it is tremendously large. If this is the sun, a point will be earth. Earth will be like this. Yes, no? Reply me in the chat box. Can you imagine now? Can you have the comparison now? बोला बाळांनो. Yes, now we can compare. Do you know Jupiter? गुरु ग्रह माहिती आहे तुम्हाला? Reply me in the chat box. Do you know Jupiter? Mars means Mangal, right? In Marathi it is Mangal. Then there is a Jupiter. Jupiter means Guru, right? That Jupiter is also huge, okay? That Jupiter is also huge. Let me draw the Jupiter. This is Jupiter. Earth will be this. Earth will be this. Okay. Now let me tell you the radius of the Earth. Earth एक sphere आहे ना बाळांनो? Earth काय आहे? Earth is a sphere. Let us forget about this. Now let's come on the Earth. आता काय करूया बाळांनो? Earth वरती येऊ. Now let's say this is our Earth. Let's say this is our Earth. If this is our Earth, this is you. This is you. Here. This is you, and this is our Earth. Okay. Fine. Now let me tell you the radius of the Earth. Some interesting facts. Earth is a sphere, right? Approximately a sphere. Not it is exact sphere, but approximately a sphere. Now let me give you the radius of the Earth. Radius of the Earth. 6400 kilometer. 6400. Kilo means 1000. Meter as it is. So 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These many meter. This is a huge sphere. Earth is a huge sphere. This is the radius of our Earth, 6400 kilometer. Write down this additional data. Radius of our Earth. While writing Earth, always write E capital. That's how we respect it. Okay. That's how we respect the Earth. Okay. There are some small conventions. Okay. While writing Earth, always try to write E capital. What is the radius of our Earth? It is 6400 kilometer. Okay. It is 6400 kilometer. Or you can write 64. This 00 as it is. Kilo you can write as 1000. Meter as it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So total 5 zeros. 1, 2. Then this 3, 4, 5. Now replying in the chat box, clear and written. This additional data. Earth is a huge sphere. Sun is a huge sphere. Sun tremendously large. It's tremendously large. Yes, done, clear and written. Okay. Enjoy today's lecture. Reply me in the chat box. At the end of the lecture, you came to know about some interesting facts. Yes, comparison of size of Sun, Jupiter, Earth. Okay. Jupiter is also huge. Jupiter is also huge. Chalo. So in this lecture, guys, we are going to stop at this point. Remaining things, okay. The questions based on the acceleration due to gravity, we will learn in the next lecture. Okay. So chalo, bye bye everyone. Let me end this lecture at this point. Have a very nice day. Good day to everyone. Chalo, bye bye.